Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe my channel. 1000 Sisters star Tammy Slaton has been threatening to leave Kentucky, and I worry that her potential move to another state will get the show cancelled. The beloved unscripted show, which premiered in 2020, has always filmed in Kentucky, where producers benefit from generous tax rebates that the state offers to film and television productions. If Tammy ends up leaving Kentucky, I think the show would get cancelled because she's arguably the show's biggest star. The unscripted series chronicles the weight loss journeys of 38-year-old Tammy and her sister, 37-year-old Tammy Slaton. The 1000 Sisters Season 6 stars have lost a significant amount of weight since making their television debuts, and so have several of their siblings. Though the family dynamic is a big draw, the series probably couldn't exist without Tammy or Tammy. I didn't fret much the first time Tammy threatened to leave Kentucky, but now that she's brought it up repeatedly, I'm getting nervous about the future of the show. Why Tammy wants to leave? The Slatons are a very close-knit family, and their unique family dynamic is one of my favorite things about the show. The Slatons are together all the time, and during 1000 Sisters Season 6, it really started to grate on Tammy's nerves. Since making her 2020 television debut, Tammy has had bariatric surgery and lost a stunning 500 pounds. She went from weighing over 700 pounds to weighing over 200 pounds, so her life has changed completely. It wasn't just about looks either. Losing that much weight was a completely transformational experience that changed Tammy on every level. Before losing weight, Tammy had limited mobility, so she needed constant help from her family. Now that she has her mobility, she's capable of taking care of herself, so she's yearning for a more independent lifestyle. I can understand why Tammy wants some distance from her family, but I wish she'd consider a vacation instead of threatening to leave Kentucky. As a fan of 1000 Sisters, I don't want to see the show get cancelled. Aside from being deeply entertaining, the show has inspired so many people to pursue their own weight loss goals. The show films in Kentucky. Since 1000 Sisters premiered in 2020, it has been filmed in Kentucky, where the Slatons live. If Tammy leaves Kentucky, it's possible that she could still come to town just to film the show, but that would be an unsustainable solution to the problem, especially considering the fact that Tammy has resisted learning to drive. As much as I hate to admit it, if Tammy ends up leaving Kentucky, it's only a matter of time before 1000 Sisters gets cancelled. Tammy's not ready to be independent. After Tammy had bariatric surgery and lost 500 pounds, she regained much of her mobility. She no longer needs help with basic daily chores like bathing and cleaning her house. I can understand why Tammy wants to flex her independence, but I really don't think she's ready to be on her own. The fact that she still refuses to learn to drive is a big part of the problem. Before she lost weight, she couldn't even fit in a regular car seat, let alone the driver's seat, so she never learned to drive. She had to be driven around in a specialty van with the middle seat ripped out so she could sit on the floor. Now that Tammy can easily fit into the driver's seat of any car, I would have thought she'd jump at the chance to learn to drive, but I was wrong. These days, the burden of driving Tammy around falls mostly on her brother, 44-year-old Chris Combs. He has repeatedly tried to teach Tammy how to drive, but the 1000 Sisters star continues to refuse to learn. Tammy will never be truly independent until she can drive herself around, and I wish she'd stop with her idle threats to leave Kentucky.